Massive power. Brutal force. No mercy. These shredders don't stop. They devour wood, metal, and more like nothing. Ready to witness the rawest crushing scenes on YouTube? Buckle up. It's demolition time. Every second will leave your jaw on the floor. And here we go. Dr. Digger is in the house. That minivan's getting a full teardown like it's on an operating table. Hoods open, parts exposed, and no anesthesia needed. This is how metal gets recycled, with precision cuts and brutal honesty. Salvage done right. That sandstone's no joke, up to 17,000 psi compressive strength. Yet the HB4700 tears through it like butter. That combo with the Hitachi 670LCH is seriously optimized for heavy primary braking. These machines were made for each other. Intrigued by this special weaves product and its unique tooth system? That weaves pattern isn't just a cool name. It's designed for better rock engagement and reduced wear. If it handles hard stuff like basalt smoothly and cuts down on recrushing, it's a winner. Anyone seen this pattern in action or have schematics? In Texas, that two-wheel burnout isn't just fun. It's friction physics in action. The rear differential is maxed out, the tires are converting torque to smoke, and the heat? It's a stress test, cowboy style. Cut to Japan. A steel beast awakens. The hatchback hesitates. Too late. Its final moments unfold in slow-motion horror. Welcome to the Shredder Zone, where no metal lives to tell the tale. Back in my day, we did this with two guys and a whole afternoon. Seeing one operator and a Cat 304CR with a black splitter S 2X800 do it in minutes? Times have changed, and this tech is a real game changer. Here in the heat of Kuwait, the Hamel 950DK tackles mountains of tires with ease. Each pass devours dozens of pounds of rubber, turning waste into manageable chunks for recycling. It's not just destruction, it's environmental transformation at industrial scale. That old 1,200-pound diesel block never stood a chance. That shredder's torque must be off the charts. Winter's on the way, and splitting logs by hand isn't kind to an aching back. The Raymec looks like a real backsaver. Fast, powerful, and no fuss. Might be just the thing for those tough, twisted oak pieces. This chipper feels like it was built with muscle and brains. The Cat engine hauls hard, and the dual feed rollers pull like champs. But when you deal with knotty, twisted wood, even this setup starts to resist. That wide infeed helps, but some logs need a little persuasion. Still, it's one of the better mid-sized chippers on the market.
It's a problem in gravel streets and in green space.
Well, that's one heck of a way to take out the trash. Crushing that van sends a clear message. Dump your trash illegally, lose your ride. Bet the owner wasn't really happy about that. Wonder if they recycle the scrap metal. That's over 30,000 psi of hydraulic force at work. Great for metal recycling. Dangerous if you're not trained. Safety shields are a must here. It's like watching a mechanical monster hunt. The way the CI-15000R grabs, rips, and tears through the cistern. Every movement looks calculated and merciless. If machines had emotions, this one's got pure rage in its hydraulics. Machines like this are paving the way for smart, sustainable waste management. I wonder if they'll add AI sensors to the Slayer XL in future versions. Maybe auto-detect material type or adjust torque on the fly. Either way, it's already doing an amazing job. When the shredder says, "No bouncing allowed," I never really thought about what happens to a huge jet like a 747 when it's retired. Just figured they sat in a desert somewhere. Seeing it systematically taken apart for recycling is actually pretty eye-opening. It's a complex end for such a complex machine. What a fascinating process. There's something really wholesome about this. No waste, no plastic, just wood, sweat, and metal. This old machine turns trees into usable planks with a kind of honesty you don't see much anymore. Anyone else feel like we need more of this in today's world? Back in my day, broken pallets sat in a dusty corner forever. Now this shredder turns them into mulch in minutes. Incredible how far recycling tech has come. Makes me wonder, what else from the past can we finally repurpose this way? This is engineering made simple: rotation, gravity, and clever hole sizing. A trommel is basically a mechanical sorter without needing sensors or AI. Nature does the work. Honestly, it's good to see stricter waste rules. Hazardous waste isn't something you want sitting around. Turning old paint cans into manageable pieces makes recycling safer for workers and the environment. That's over 100 feet of concrete history crumbling in seconds. Only folks who've worked near a silo know the sheer weight behind that fall. Respect to the crew, timing was flawless. Why invest in pre-shredding when the main shredder can do it all? Because smart prep equals longer shredder life, faster throughput, and fewer breakdowns. It's not just smart, it's essential. Watching that Unimog U900 power a jaw crusher through its PTO is straight up genius. You've got a 6,000-pound machine chewing through solid rock using nothing but a vintage Mercedes workhorse. That's old-school engineering flexing hard. No electronics, just raw torque and grit. Honestly, this setup could still put some modern rigs to shame. Have you ever heard of the Dragon D80 shredder? It's a compact unit, but don't let the size fool you. That rotor rips through material with precision. Near the end of a full load, the torque remains steady. That's solid hydraulic engineering right there. "30 units an hour. That's some insane efficiency for recycling old cars. Think of all that steel, aluminum, and other metals getting prepped for a new life instead of rusting in a junkyard. This Model 2000 shredder is a monster. The way this shredder handles bulky white goods on site is genius. Saves transport, reduces risk, and ramps up efficiency. That's mobile crushing done right. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. This is peak machine therapy. That crunch when the briquette snaps in half. Instant satisfaction. Feels like watching stress get shredded into nothing. More of this, please. Fighting Zika and cleaning up thousands of old tires? That's a win-win I can get behind. Those discarded tires are an environmental nightmare anyway, just sitting there, collecting water. The Edge Slayer XL is not just a disease fighter, it's an eco-warrior too. More countries should look into this kind of dual-purpose action. The tech on display here is insane. A John Deere powerhouse meets that slick Scandinavian Logmax 6000 head, a match made in logging heaven. Watching it grab, cut, delimb, and section those logs so precisely is like seeing a giant, super efficient robot at work in the Thuringen forest. Wild stuff. What a dream team of components. You've got Italian Pezzolato chipper precision, a rugged man truck as the base, a nimble Epsilon Palfinger crane for loading, all driven by that legendary American Caterpillar C18 powerhouse. It's an international all-star lineup built for serious work. That combination must be practically unstoppable on any big land clearing or forestry project. Top-tier engineering. Nice output rate. Looks like it's producing uniform shavings. Perfect for moisture control and odor reduction in poultry houses. From a spec standpoint, this is a solid machine. 1 to 8 tons per hour output, multi-purpose shredding, and low vibration operation. That's rare in the heavy-duty shredder market. The fact it can handle e-waste and separate precious metals like gold and platinum during pre-processing, that's elite engineering. Max in India clearly did their homework. That's a wrap on today's demolition madness. What did you think of that crushing power? Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Green Tech for more, and tell us what to shred next in the comments. See ya!